So I know what you're thinking. Why, after all this time, I think it's been over 1.5 years since my last video on UFC 4, have I decided to come back to YouTube for a brand new video? And the reason is actually for legacy. Because it has been, this month, 10 years since the release of this beautiful video right here. Climbing Mount Everest in Minecraft Part 1. And then 5 years since Climbing Mount Everest Part 2, which is another great video. Not exactly to the date, but I screwed the dates up a little bit. So basically the first one was December 9th, second one was December 29th, and then I'm kind of right in the middle now, December 17th, 18th, whenever this comes out. So in celebration of that, I've decided to come back and do another Climbing Mount Everest adventure map. So sit back, relax, and welcome to Climbing Mount Everest in Minecraft. All right, I'm not going to lie. When I first loaded into this, I was not incredibly impressed by Minecraft's new menu music. I don't know why that is, but it's been a while since I've played this game. So yeah, I was not terribly impressed by that. So yeah, this is the new map I'm going to be playing for you guys today. It is a much more detailed map overall. I messed around in creative a little bit. That's why there's a barrier in this chair, because I wanted to get the details of the map. But I guess I just click this button when I'm ready to go. So I am ready to go. Everest manual. Okay, I got a button too. Let's see what's in here. Okay. I'm guessing this is supposed to be something. Acclimatizations require people diagnosed with altitude sickness. After that... Okay, this is supposed to be... I think the HTML is screwed up. But, okay, let's collect our gear. A grappling hook. What does that do? So I'm going to fill my oxygen, I guess. Okay, so this is an actual... This is good. This is an actual, like, adventure map. What does this do? Okay, that was stupid. I don't know what I just did. Alright guys, I'm gonna fix myself. I'll be right back. Yeah. So let's get a lay of the land. So, okay, so let's do some igloos here. I guess that's where we're going, to the top there. Well, I don't guess, I know that's where we're going. Where exactly am I? Click to view Google Maps. Okay, that actually opened up a... Okay, pretty cool. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. I'm gonna leave this open to put in the video. But this is where it's showing that I am. Interesting. Okay, so collect badges only after one summit. Is there any sort of thing that's gonna like mark the way? Let's read the manual and try to read between the lines here. Welcome to Climbing Mount Everest season. You're currently in the something Everest base. Take it into account until reaching base camp. Random distance should be minimum 20 chunks for best experience. I think I'm on 20. I don't know. Is there some sort of map? Like, what? You gotta give me a map here, guys. Let me look at this map. Base camp 1. Okay, we're here. Helipad base. The Kumbu Icefall. Are we sure there's no, like, maps or anything? Like, what? Mount Everest Summit is there. Okay, I guess this is the way we're going. Sorry, guys. This is my first time playing this map as well as you guys. So... Here we are. I think the actual Mount Everest, I'm not entirely sure, but you go up through a route called the Kumbu Icefall. I think that's like the standard route. I used to watch some like Everest documentaries and stuff. I think I'm going the right way, but I'm not entirely sure. Maybe let's go up this way towards the top of this so we can get a lay of the land. I don't know what the whole oxygen thing is. I don't know if that's going to like gradually deplete as I get higher or something. But we're going to see. I might be playing this in the wrong version too. Some of the stuff may not be working. But let's get right into it, I suppose. Too far. Okay, so I guess this is not the way. I guess the way was just straight out. Okay, they need to do a better job of pointing you which direction to go in. Jesus. I was thinking about doing this initially on a 1-to-1 scale model of Mount Everest, But then I realized that doing the math, it would take me about, I think, 4 or 5 hours to actually complete the challenge, which, as much as I love making videos, I'm not trying to spend 5 hours in Minecraft climbing up a fake mountain, although it would be cool if there was like a smaller scale one-to-one model. I don't think this is, but this looks like the right way, because I'm guessing that these are like supposed to be supposed to be crevasses and stuff. Interesting. Can I break stuff? Okay, I can. But I'm guessing this is the correct way through the icefall, because I think on the actual Mount Everest they have to use like ladders and stuff to get through this place, because it's like really dangerous. But yeah, the 1-to-1 scale model would have been cool. I don't know why I keep saying I only have 5 uses left. I'm aware of my status with the grappling hook. Thank you very much. But yeah, so I guess I'll give a little bit of a life update here too as I'm climbing through the Khumbu Icefall. I have just finished a study abroad semester in London. I actually just got back yesterday. So I realized last week, honestly, I wasn't even entirely planning on making this video. I just realized last week. Okay, wait, hold on. I'm hearing noises now. Ooh, okay, these are big falls. Gotta be careful here. I think this is the... I can hear the wind howling now. This is significantly more immersive than the first time I did this, which is probably a good thing. I don't see much happening with the oxygen mechanic, though. I'm wondering why that is. Maybe like the command block's outdated or something, but I'm just gonna keep progressing up through this way. Okay, after a whole bunch of trial and error, actually let me check the time on my phone. After about 20 minutes of walking all the way up here, I've gotten to a place where now my oxygen is depleting. I don't know what the mechanic is. I'm guessing there's going to be some sort of base camp this way. So I guess let's progress up that way more. Well, I don't know what's going to happen when my oxygen runs out, so we're gonna find that out very soon, though. But yeah, other than that, spring, I'm going back to my... Well, I'm going to be in the U.S. now, so that's good. But I really did enjoy living over there, so that's a positive. And I will be able to make more videos. I'm on a new computer now, by the way. This is actually, I forgot to mention, this is my first video on this new PC. It's got a 4070 in it, a GTX or RTX 4070, an i9 13900K, and liquid cooling. So it's a pretty powerful PC. My old one like needed to be replaced, if I'm being completely honest. So I'm glad that it happened. And other than that, I have to get my PS5 fixed. So that's a lot of stuff going on, guys. A lot of stuff going on. I'm just kind of commentating this as I see. I have to figure out, where am I going? Figure out a way to get up here. Hey, climbing Mount Everest is not for the faint of heart, guys. All right, I'm a pioneer here. I don't even know if this is the correct way. I don't know any of this, so I am not a veteran of the Everest climbing variety. All right, I made it up a little bit ways more. Sorry, it's like the progress is very slow, so I'm going to keep cutting around to when I make various like milestones and such. I think the map is limiting my movement speed, which is why this is so slow. And I guess that's to like further symbolize the, I guess, arduous journey that Everest is, which I mean obviously makes sense, but it doesn't make for riveting content, so I do apologize for that. Okay, we're about to find out what happens when your oxygen runs out. Am I just gonna start dying? Okay. Well, I've got nausea. Okay, this is gonna be a nightmare. Oh my god, this is a nightmare. This is making me sick now. Okay, can I please die? What's going on? Alright, so we're back at base camp. So now it's time to do all of that again. I'm not going to make you sit through that, so let me just cut back to when I am over there. Alright, about 10 or so minutes later, I'm back to basically where I was, so let's try to get to the top there now. I might be a little farther. It's hard to keep track. So then we go back, see? This is a method that I'm finding has been working out pretty successfully. You go find a path up, and then as you go up, take steps back down. This might not have been the best way to go over here. I'm just gonna hook. I have new gear now, and since I'm a little better, I didn't need to hook up. So let me just hook up more. Okay, let's so I get. Oh, is that it? Is that? Ooh. Okay, that must be Camp 2. Okay, so let's hurry up and get up there. I didn't know that Camp 2 was going to be up here. I thought it might be a little further. They need to give a map for this map. This is a great map. I love the attention to detail and the scale of it and the realisticness. But I have no idea where I am, so I had no clue that the map was even going to be there. Or the camp was even going to be there. Okay, phenomenal. Here we are at Camp 2. So let me quick... Okay, so where are we? We're at South Cole. So let me just fill my oxygen real quick. Alrighty, so after a little bit more recon, because I went over that way, and then over that way, and then just came back. See, that's when my oxygen's kind of low. I think it's the other way, because those places there was nothing up there, so I think that must be the summit up there. So that is where I am headed. Slow and steady wins the race. Let's see if we can do it on 98 oxygen, otherwise we die. I hope that I spawn back here, though, because that'd be kind of a bummer if I... Yeah, but... Anyway, so it is winter break for me now, so I'm thinking I might do some streaming. There's a new game that came out called The Finals, which looks really cool. Might get some buddies together and play that. I don't know what to do. I know I make these videos, but I think it's kind of stupid. I feel like I'm like Groundhog Day, you know, every time I make a video, it's just promising to make future videos, but they're never actually making the videos. But I think the summit's up this way. I don't know what I can do once I get to the summit. I don't know what's going to be up there. But let's see. Let's head around this way. This should be, I think, if my knowledge of Everest lore is correct, we should be approaching a place where you can like see preserved dead bodies of former Everest climbers, which I think in real life they use them as kind of like landmarks, which is kind of disturbing when you think about it. But if that's what they have to do, then, you know, I can't knock them. I'm not going to be one climbing. I'm not the one climbing Mount Everest anytime soon, at least. Alright, so I'm basically back to where I was, but I have a significant... I made a lot more progress with the oxygen this time, so... I think, okay, this is not the right way. But... Yes. This is definitely more of a challenge than the last map, I'd say. I don't know if it's necessarily any more, like, fun than the last map, because the last one, obviously, I did the first two videos on, was very parkour-based. It was like, you kind of had to walk across things and, like, parkour around. This one is just literally just a grind. This is just a challenge, which I like, but it shows you the differences between the two maps and, like, the two styles. You can't... It kind of shows you... I guess when you're making adventure maps like this, like, you can try to go about it two ways. This is, like I said, this is just a grind. This is a real tough challenge to get to the top because of this, like, weird restrictive movement he's put me on. I can see the top over there. Hopefully I have enough oxygen to get there. Jesus, if I fail again, it'll be kind of sad. I'm gonna approach from this side. I guess the idea is he kind of wants you to fail multiple times, though. Alright. Okay, I don't have any more hooks. I'm gonna get my movement cam real soon. Yeah, just did. But there it is. It's literally right there. Yeah, I have to make it. This is very dramatic final moment. Come on, right there. I think I'm gonna get it though. I better get it. Okay, right here. Come on. Yes! Oh my god. No shot. Come on. 9, 8, 7. Let's go. Let's go! Mount Everest Summit. Wow. Now what do I do from here? Well, you can see, look, you can see all of the entirety of the Khumbu Icefall. If I go over here, yeah, that's where I came up through there, down there to here. Anyway, guys, that has been the video. We've made it to the top of Mount Everest for the third time in 10 years. I just want to thank you guys so much for watching the video. For if you stuck around with me through the years, I appreciate it a lot too. It's been a very calming constant in my life to keep making these throughout the years, even if I haven't been too consistent at it. So I do really appreciate each and every one of you for that. Yeah, I got basically nothing to do for the next 3-4 weeks or so, so might get on here, mess around some and find some other stuff to record. But until then, I'll see you later. Peace out, and happy Mount Everest climbing.